I do find in my own life that lighting a candle can help me pray, especially when I'm feeling most distracted. There is something that feels ancient, something that again gives pause and allows us to redirect our attention, I think, away from the hectic, fast-paced busyness of our daily lives and really stills and centers us with candle lighting. The glow, the sort of magical flickering of the candle light. Candles are things that redirect our attention to the spiritual. You don't find candles lit very often in frenetic or fast-paced homes. You find candles lit in homes where people are trying to slow down and be stilled and pay attention. I grew up Jewish and was quite an observant Jew until at the end of college I converted to Christianity. Judaism is very much a religion about practice. What is critical to Jewish identity is the doing of disciplines. Concrete ways of drawing down the sacred or of sanctifying the everyday. When you're trying to juggle childcare, your job, your dust bunnies, and occasionally having a glass of wine with a friend, you don't have 2 hours every morning to sit in silent contemplation. The reason that I do love cooking and baking is that it really does force me to slow down. It's about the easiest thing on the planet. But it tastes good. You cannot rush the preparation of a meal or it will come out tasting terribly. Stirring is a very rhythmic, kind of centering activity that can become a moment of prayer. And I think God is faithful to show up in these mundane and boring tasks when our body is stilled and our mind is allowed to be stilled. These practices will slow us down sufficiently so that eating a meal is not simply about fueling our body as machine, but meals will become places where we can meet one another, meet our Creator. I think it's fantastic to see people of all sorts of different faith traditions out sporting their faith on their sleeve, as it were. I get tickled when I walk around the grounds of the University of Virginia, founded by Thomas Jefferson. I'm tickled to walk on the grounds of UVA and see dorm rooms with mezuzahs hanging, declaring that a Jewish student lives here. To me, it's wonderful. I think when we do these spiritual practices, we are not creating sacredness where it wouldn't otherwise have been. Rather, we're calling our own attention to something that is already there.